What's up YouTube, it's Shabazz, and I'm back with another CBD hemp flower review. What's up to all my connoisseurs? Hope you're staying healthy, hope you're staying safe. Welcome back to another video. Today we have a returning vendor to the channel. Great vendor, you probably heard of them or seen my last review. I'm talking about Project Hemp Flower. Now Project Hemp Flower so far in my experience has been a really good company. They have a really good approach to the hemp flower game. They source flower from different farms, but they tell you that. They tell you what farm grew it and where that farm is located. They also tell you if it's outdoor, greenhouse, or indoor. Everything is extremely transparent and down to earth. All right, so real quickly in the box, we have a letter to law enforcement, full color test results, strain specific vinyl stickers. That's dope. This is the first time I think I've seen a vendor do this before. And of course the flower. And that's all in here in this nice branded Project Hemp Flower box with a Project Hemp Flower packing paper and everything. Project Hemp Flower definitely has some of the best packaging in the game, that's for sure. Okay, so today I have for you AC/DC, which we tried here on the channel from a couple different vendors, and Electric Buffalo. Now both of these are indoor hydro from Queen Hemp. Now Electric Buffalo is a beautiful looking strain. I've never tried it on the channel, so I can't wait to get to that. First, let's start off with the AC/DC, because I know AC/DC to be a uplifting, clear-headed strain that's not gonna put me to sleep or anything. So let's check out these test results, which by the way have a terpene report on the back. Looks like total THC is at 0.57%, so good mid-range total THC. And the CBD comes in at 13.09%. So not sky-high levels of anything, but it's good. No smell whatsoever. Like I said, all the information is on the actual packaging itself. Just take a look at Project Hemp Flower's packaging. It's simple, but yet it's clean, it's professional, and it's modern. I really like that. Remember y'all, these reviews are non-biased. All right, let's rip into this. A little bit of smell now. That smells good. It smells like AC/DC. If you had AC/DC before, you know it doesn't have a loud, pungent, gassy smell or anything to it, but it does kind of have this sweet, kind of fruity, citrusy smell to it. And that's what I'm getting from this, just a very clean fruit and citrus smell, no hay or dry grass smell whatsoever. Let's get it out onto a tray. This looks like some good quality flower. Pretty frosty, the trim is good. I don't see any signs of seeds or anything. Go ahead and check that out. And keep in mind that this is indoor hydro flower, so it's gonna be pretty good quality off tops. At least it should be. I really like the way this flower looks. It's very pretty, very frosty, got that little bit of purple in there. Can't wait to see how it smokes. So let me break this down. While I do that, I'm gonna put a high resolution image here. All right, breaking that down was nice. It was a little bit sticky. Overall, it's a very beautiful flower. Let's get into it. Not bad on the taste. Kind of has a cushy, gassy taste to it. And I just took a huge rip, and I got the appropriate amount of harshness from it for the size of that rip, and nothing more, meaning that this flower is pretty smooth. That's pretty good smoke. That second hit was a little bit more harsh, so this isn't the smoothest flower ever. And so far, it's not too bad. All right, unfortunately, getting down through the bowl, it is getting harsher as I go. And that really good terpene flavor is also diminishing as I go as well. Both of those things are normal, it does happen. It's just when it doesn't happen, it's extra special. That's pretty good smoke though. I think that this would be a lot better in a joint or a blunt. All right, one last hit. All right, so that wasn't bad. It was pretty smooth, just a little bit of harshness. Well, I know what kind of effects I'm expecting, but let's see what kind of effects I get. I'll come back in a few minutes and let you know.
5 minutes later.
All right, first off, I just want to say, if I look like absolute crap in this video, that's because I feel like absolute crap. No, I don't have the coronavirus or anything. What I do have is like a bad sinus infection. So I just have all kind of pressure just right here at the front of my face, constantly like blowing my nose and stuff. It's terrible. That aside though, let's get to this flower. So this AC/DC, I love the effects on AC/DC. I love the effects on AC/DC period. And this is no different. AC/DC gives you really good, non-drowsy, non-sedative, really clear-headed effects. AC/DC is one of the most perfect strains that you could smoke all day. You can smoke it in the morning, and you can definitely smoke it when you need to get something done. There's very little body feel. It did help. I obviously, like I just explained, I've had a headache like all day, and it did help kind of dampen down that headache. But aside from that though, I don't feel any more drowsy than I did before I smoked it. I still feel as energetic as I need to be to continue on with my day. So overall, I like this flower. By the way, I didn't give you a smoothness scale rating. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this one at a 7.5 on the smoothness scale. It started off really smooth, got a little bit harsh as it got down through the bowl, but it's not unsmokable. And yes, I am gonna give this the Shabazz seal of approval. I think AC/DC is a good strain. This is a really good, high quality AC/DC, indoor grown, smells good, looks good, everything. All right, now on to the main event, the Electric Buffalo. Let's check out these test results. Looks like it's coming in at 0.43% total THC, mid-range total THC, nothing too exciting there. 12.5% CBD. So once again, not the most potent flower as far as numbers go, but as we've seen on the channel, that doesn't really mean much. Same packaging, like it, no smell whatsoever. Still no smell. I have a feeling that this is going to be one of those strains that's not going to have like a super terpy pungent aroma. Man, that was right. It smells a lot like that AC/DC or Special Sauce or Lifter, where it just kind of has this soft, sweet smell to it. Nothing that blows you away, nothing that's going to funk up the place. You know, you could carry this around in your pocket. Nobody else is going to smell it around you. It doesn't smell bad though. It smells very clean. There's no hay or grass smell. It just doesn't smell gassy or super dank. Let's get it out onto a tray. Now what it doesn't have in the smell department, it definitely makes up for it in the looks. This flower looks really good. Just like that AC/DC, it's grown very well. It's very frosty. It has those dark and light greens with that hint of purple to it. Go ahead and check that out. Nice looking flower, nice looking flower. I just wish that it smelled as good as it looks. I don't know much about the Electric Buffalo strain. I know at one point in time I did read about the lineage, the genetics of it. I forgot what that is by now, but let me break this up. And while I do that, I'm gonna put a high resolution image here. All right, breaking that up was cool. It wasn't super sticky or anything, but really nice looking flower. No seeds or anything. Let's get to it. That first hit was pretty harsh. It has this nice kind of berry, juicy flavor to it, but the smoke is really harsh. I will say though, the feeling I'm getting in my throat feels like this is gonna be potent. My real smokers know what I mean. Man, once again, kind of a good clean berry taste, but this flower is harsh, which is a crying shame, especially for being indoor.
That shit hurting.
This flower is super harsh. I've never heard that about this strain though. or from this grower? I'm gonna have to probably guess that the reason that it's so harsh is that it's probably too dry. I'm gonna definitely have to pack this up with the Boveda pack and see how it changes over a few days. But it's really harsh. I'm gonna have to go ahead and give this a 5 on the smoothness scale. In its current state, it's kind of painful to smoke. That was the last bowl. I don't want to do that to myself anymore. So since Project Hemp Flower sources their flower, I don't know if the dryness is because of Queen Hemp, the grower, or if it's the fault of Project Hemp Flower if they're improperly storing it or something. Project Hemp Flower, if you're watching this, make sure you go check that out. The smoke felt like it was going to be potent, but I don't know. So let me kick back for a few minutes and I'll come back and let you know.
A few minutes later.
I will say the effects on this flower are more noticeable than the AC/DC for sure. What I'm getting from this is kind of a really spacey head feeling. Kind of like I just feel dumb. I feel like my brain is kind of empty. I'm not really getting much in the body. It's just kind of all up here in the head. I just feel spacey. I just feel out of it. I'm thinking a lot, but that's not because I'm super focused. That's just because I'm very unfocused at what I'm doing at the moment. My brain is just wandering. I'm not getting any kind of stone or heaviness or sedation. I'm just kind of getting this emptiness that's leading to a kind of couch lockiness in the end. So while I'll say that this is probably not a nighttime strain, it's also not a strain that you might necessarily want to smoke before you have something to do, especially if it's going to make you feel so out of it. So the effects on this electric buffalo, they're good and strong. However, I'm a little bit disappointed by that harshness, which I'm gonna say is probably because of a dryness issue. And I think if it wasn't for that, I would really like this flower. Not to say that I don't like it, but I would like it more if I had a little bit better experience using it. Well, that's the review though, y'all. Before you click away, make sure you check out the link in the description for the merch. I designed it all. It's all cannabis and hemp related. Check that out, support the channel. Also check me out on Instagram, which is here down in the description. Hit like if you liked the video, hit me up down in the comments, subscribe to the channel, and turn on post notifications so you can see when I upload new content. I appreciate each and every one of y'all so much. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day or night. And please stay tuned for the next video. Peace.